thank you everyone for joining us for Poetry Month celebration. Definitely means a lot to us, just being poets and spoken word artists. So thank you all for joining us. So in short, I'll just give you all a quick introduction. I'm Lu Bevins.
I'm Eli Bevins.
If you're seeing double, it's just your eyes. No, we're twins. Hey, Troy, Trevor, Parham twins. So yeah, we're the co-founders of Eli Lu Entertainment and co-founders also of the Philadelphia Film Factory here in Philadelphia. And we've been working on various projects, including our Sound Mind Cinematic Spoken Word mixtape that's coming out. We were supposed to screen it on April 11th, so we'll have new updates for that as time goes on. But we're excited to host, this is our first time doing an open poetry event on Zoom, so this should be exciting. We have a lot of poets signed up today. Yeah. So we're gonna kick off the event with us going first, and then we have a list of poets who signed up, and so we're gonna, pick names randomly. And then at the end, we have Teresa the Songbird. She's a poet who also performed on Bounce TV with over 3 million views. She was also our cast member for our Broken Table stage play back in February of last year. So she'll be our featured poet this evening, and we'll have her go last. And so we'll get started first. And then should give poets time to check in. I see that we still have a lot of people that haven't checked in yet. And so what we'll do is call names at random, and then we'll go from there. So if you miss your turn, we'll keep going. We're not sure if, when we call someone's name, if they're going to be present. And if so, we'll just keep the ball rolling. And if we have time for more poets, because we have more poets than the slots that we have. So hopefully everything goes well. So we'll start first. We're going to do one of our favorite pieces called The Epidemic. It's a piece that we wrote regarding the crack epidemic in the 80s that we did for a spoken word stage play here in Philadelphia some time ago. It's also one of the pieces that's going to be on our spoken word mixtape. We've also shot a video for it, or a short film for it. So it's called The Epidemic. Our daughters be popping pills. Our sons be popping pistols. Killing one another over Mary Jane, Molly, and crystal methods that never get us anywhere. Everybody yelling out life for me ain't been no crystal stair, but I'm still trying to figure out how it is that we got here. Like, how did we get here? See, in the 1980s, the conscious were hard pressed for monetary needs. Okay. But at the same time, the CIA was on a high road to greed. There began the drug traffic on the freeway. Ricky Ross was just a pawn in the chess game. But they weren't protecting kings. And we didn't protect the throne. See, why does it take us so many years to build an empire just for it to burn down like Rome? Often gotta wonder what happened to our loyalty. We took the glitter and gold in exchange for our royalty. You know what, you're right. You see, this was the epidemic that killed off kings and queens. Turning our black business owners, mothers, and fathers to crack fiends. I mean, just picture the scene. Emotional stream of broken dreams and broken spouses. Our family dinner traditions now replaced with daily meetings in crack houses. You see, they planted the seeds in our neighborhoods to stop the growth of Negroes, while the crack dealers on the street became the KKK heroes. But what they forgot is that when you plant a seed, it grows. It spread throughout the nation like wildfire. Taking over neighborhoods by the column, by the road. Look at us now. Got us all standing on death row. They said, these Negroes are on the loose now. But hold on to the catching pole, because we got them by the noose now. They placed crack in our hoods and told us, you got the juice now. And that crack surely made us thirsty. See, they were washing their hands of the matter while our hands were getting dirty. Yeah, but we didn't have to take the drugs. You could have simply walked away. But now, we share part of the blame because we inhaled this powdery substance just to clear our minds until it cleared our minds of the history of our ancestors being chained to slavery. Now another black man's blood lies in the hands of a black trigger man. Got me questioning and wonder why he had to pull the trigger man. See, this was the epidemic that killed kings. So much far different from the epidemic that killed King. See, when Martin died through a nightmare, we saw a dream. But when a king dies of cocaine, his lasting image is of a fiend. But do you remember when we used to get high off a different type of high? Like how high? Even when we had the blues, we used jazz to get by. Listening to Billy on the holiday. Bill Withers said, ain't no sunshine, but Nat Cole said, smile today. Yeah, we were people that always stayed in tune. We were also great educators like Mary Bethune. And whenever we got lost, we followed the compass that God created with the stars in the sky and called it the Big Dipper, even though Jim Crow was killing us off like Jack the Ripper. We survived so many eras of genocide, from the homicide to the cotton field, from the days when bodies hung from trees like Christmas ornaments, as crosses burn in our front yards as to remind us of the hooded arsonists. We survived beatings and tear gas at their marches in Selma, Alabama. We showed proof of strength long before they made cameras, so this crack era shouldn't be any different. You know what I wish? I wish we could just dig up our graves and reunite with our souls. I wish we could open our hearts to remove the cold. I wish we could march 1,000,000 miles back to our kingdoms, back to our thrones, even if it means walking with blood on our souls. I wish, what am I saying? I mean, the words that I'm saying, do they mean anything? Will we ever reach back for our dreams? Or are we the next generation to kill off kings and queens? Somebody tell me, how did we get here? Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, Natalie. All right. So I'm not, I see the virtual claps. Thanks, Richard. Okay. Let's see who. Oh, hi, Maja. Hi, Jen. Okay. I'll be saying hi to everyone forever. Kit Kat. Special shout out to Kathy Dance. She's our Film Factory director. She's on here as well in the Philadelphia Film Factory in Philadelphia. Is a new initiative we started for filmmakers in the city to connect and bridge the gaps between independent filmmakers. And we want to bring together everyone from, if you're a makeup artist to a producer to directors, to all the, the roles in film that we sometimes overlook when we have film events. So that was what we came up with, Philadelphia Film Factory. So definitely look out for that. Shout out to Kit Kat. All right, so we're gonna get started, and we're pulling names, so we're not like biased on who we select. So first up, we have Serena Joy? Serena on board?
I'm not seeing Serena in the
okay.
list.
Go off. Okay. All right, so I'm scrolling. Let's go off the list. Rena speaks. Hi, Rena.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for joining us. Welcome. So first, you can introduce yourself and also where are you from?
I am Karina Atkinson. I go by Rena Speaks. I am from Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina. Yeah. What part?
That's Eastern North Carolina, Goldsboro.
Okay. Nice, yep. Nice. We went to college down there. So just introduce yourself, in your poem.
Okay. Well, you can find me on Facebook. Karina Atkinson is my personal page. However, I do have a public page that you can like and follow, which is Rena Speaks. I'm also on Instagram, _it's Rena _ITSRENA. I just got started on Twitter, so _Rena Speaks. And I have been doing spoken word since 2014. And I would say I'm doing it professionally now, so I'm excited to be here. I've learned some names and faces, so I hope to see you all and be able to connect and network with you all beyond today. And by the way, you ladies are dope. I love you. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for having platforms like this, because artists never die, so we always got to have places to thrive.
Right.
That I'm going to do, it's called Oh Black Man. And you'll hear some familiar movies, couples, maybe a few TV shows, and a few songs. So I hope y'all enjoy it. It should be fun.
Okay, let's go.
We're both from a different world. You were Dwayne, I was Whitley, but like Jamie, you chased my fancy until I was yours. You always keep me laughing when you would martin away my pain. I want to slow dance with you to jazz in the middle of the living room, because I declare you're the cliff I never want to fall off of. So if I could be your Michelle and you could be my solid Barack, because I don't want to be all by myself. Like the Carters, I don't care if they come with you. I'll go on the run. I'll take your heart and your gun, and we'll drive far beyond, say, the sun. Like the Carters, Yeah. And like Queen and Slim, I want to be the queen to your Slim, to do what we got to do and stand 10 toes down when things get grim. Clyde, I will ride and die. Better yet, ride and thrive better than any Bonnie ever could. This is how love is shown. So call me Love Jones, because I plan to love you for me alone. Be the revolutionary, because if you are Malcolm, you'll be the Malcolm to my Malcolm, because I'm a revolutionary too. And no matter how hard the task, when things get hard and I gotta have your back, I can also be your Betty Shabazz. And I want you to always feel like Teddy Pendergrass, cause you're my latest. Hey, I tell you, you're my greatest, my latest, my greatest inspiration. You inspire me with every book you read, knowing every page starts with you and me. Outstanding. Dun, 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 dun. Boy, you knock me out, I'll take your hand while we vibe to the Gap Band. I want a steady love like India Reed. Black man, I hope you are out there listening to me. And on Sundays, there'll be both church and laughter. But when there's time for spiritual warfare, I'll cover and pray for you till you have a double abundance of greener pastures. Woo! Black man, black man. But we're not even there yet. This was just my imagination running away with me because you're my temptations. And I hope you're not missing any of these metaphors or references, because with you, I don't miss a beat. But we're not even there yet. Matter of fact, I haven't even met you yet. But let's just say when I meet a black king, I speak royal things. But we're not even there yet. Matter of fact, I don't even know who this is for. You. But just know this that energy you gonna get. You. Thank you.
Nice.
We gotta take a trip to North Carolina now.
You definitely have to connect. Make sure you drop your contact information and social media again in the chat, so that others can also connect with you. I loved it. I caught a lot of the references, so that was dope. That was dope.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for participating. Make sure you drop your social media again.
Okay. Gotta figure out how.
There's a chat, so if you can, are you on the phone or laptop?
I am on a phone.
Should be located.
If you tap your screen, it'll pop
Yeah,
up.
if you tap your screen.
And you can select more, which will take you to the chat feature.
Okay.
All right, let's go with, hey Val, she's hiding without her video on, but I know she's here. Divine Rhymes.
Yes, yes.
Hello, thanks for joining us.
Bonjour. How you doing?
Pretty good, how are you?
Man, blessed. So, big ups to you all on your platform. I was, the way how I got introduced to it is through Teresa the Songbird, your feature tonight.
Cool.
Nice.
She played our mother in our spoken word stage play. We love Teresa, so shout out to Teresa.
Oh, really? I do stage plays and everything. This is my first introduction to you all, so this is pretty cool.
Nice. So where are you from?
Born in Chicago, raised here in Atlanta. I'm a poet. I also have a platform called Hemian Poetry that will be featured next Saturday during the Tamika Fest. I'm not sure you're familiar with Georgia.
Nice.
So yes, the poetry festival starting this Saturday, ending like 10 days on Saturday. But all the information is on Instagram. Henny and Poetry on Instagram, and I make jewelry. I'm a help the holistic bodega.
Great. Thanks for joining us today. What will you be performing?
All right, so the poem that I have for you all this evening is dedicated to the Black woman. It's called My Black Queens.
Okay, and before you begin, you have appreciate that. Before you begin, you have a bit of an echo, so you might want to turn your volume down just a tad bit.
All right.
Okay.
Is that better?
Are you on the speaker?
It was me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You're good now. You're good now.
Okay.
It might have been someone else.
Okay, great. All right, you're perfect. We're ready when you are.
All right. So, ladies, this is dedicated to you, and to and on behalf of myself and all the brothers who love Black women, who support y'all, this is dedicated to y'all on behalf of all of us. Goes like this. My Black queens, y'all be blacker than molasses in champagne glasses. With lips thicker than calluses on hands of mustaches, how tragic. The melanin in your skin is all those gods how your past is. Baby, you are the epitome of beauty, the definition of what having class is. I tend to get jet lagged from traveling across your atlas, the meat of the land. My, how big does that ass get? The giver of life. I admire the full bloom of your womb in every moment that passes. Baby, you're never kissing the tail end of the masses. You're more educated than cottage grass, stronger than the weather jab, strapped with a 357 mag. You couldn't match the black woman with 7 blunts in a Prada bag. So go hashtag that. My black queens be like that for civil rights. Keep the one and reunite. Black symbol, black gold. Harriet's Black Railroad is black in the black sambo. Us kings are Malcolm X tactical queens. Y'all are Asada Shakur radical. We share this love that is Ruby D and Ossie's magical, and Obama's Michelle is powerful. Black woman, did you know you be a mouthful of my grandma's homegrown cooking good? Leaving that front porch light on so kings like ourselves we would find our way back home to you when we don't roam with you. Besides us, there is a throne for you. Simply, black women, can't you see that we only yearn for you? My black queens, y'all be everything in every prayer, praying for everything that you already naturally embody. And you ain't got to be my queen. You still my sister. And if you ain't heard it today, I'm going to tell you right now, we love you. Us black men love you unconditionally. Peace.
Awesome. That was nice.
Love it, love it, love it.
You got to drop your information so that people can follow you.
Smooth, that. I will. I'll
appreciate
drop
you.
it in the chat.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
The message was well received.
We're going to keep this rolling.
So we have Drew Drake, which is crazy because we went to college together and I haven't seen him since.
Yes. Oh, man, it's been so long.
Oh, wow. Hi.
What's
Long
up?
time.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Thank y'all so much for having me. Thank you so much for creating this right now, like especially now of all times. So I'm just gonna drop this piece for y'all, and then we're gonna keep it going.
Tell people where you from.
Oh, okay. Well, I live in New York City. I'm here. I am in Inwood or Washington Heights, been up here for the last three years since grad school. So out here, I'm a teaching artist and actor as well, and so the city has been good to me.
Nice. You're near us now.
Yeah. I know. We up here. You know what I mean? Gotta come down y'all way. You know. So the piece that I have for you guys today is called Soul Food, and it's just a piece about family. I hope you enjoy it. When Granny passed, there was no one left to sprinkle love into our Sunday dinners. We sat around living room tables, stuffing our faces with memories of how she was able to slide all the seasoning to the mac and cheese and collard greens. We wondered, who gonna bring the cornbread now? Wondered, whose turn was it to take shots at dark walls like darts and try to make grandma's sweet potato pies again? The fried chicken, it lost its crunch in the end. And we kept finding eggshells in our versions of your classic potato salad. It left our palates simmering on the question of what happened to the soul food, because we can't make it the way Granny used to. You told me, baby, now make sure you follow the recipe. So now I cook with cookbooks of our past conversations, because you told me that love and pain are sometimes too hard to write down. I didn't realize till now that you use your life experiences as your cooking instruments. When you taught me how to make mac and cheese, you said, first, baby, get you a deep baking dish. A dish that could sustain high temperatures and come out that fire dancing. And Drew, I know you, so don't mess with the plastic. And when I think of you, you're nothing mere of a classic. A woman with a wide capacity of wisdom and understanding. And yeah, you've been burned a couple times, but you never wore those scars on your sleeves for the masses to see. You told me the next ingredient you need, elbow macaroni. So I ran and bought a couple of boxes. But that pasta reminded me of the times when grandpops used your face as his boxing bag. Yo, it was sad how a pair of fists could constantly shatter the rain house of beauty God placed inside when he created you. You had rain gutters clogged from macaroni-shaped tears that dried on their own behind closed doors when the sun went down, it appears. And just like mac and cheese, you said, but don't worry about your granddaddy. I mean, we all got our layers. So don't forget that butter. See, you made it cool to be Southern. And us Southern folks know that butter is like God's miracle elixir to keep everything flowing together. When I started dating, you told me, don't get seduced by the Northern girl love potion called olive oil. Now get you a Southern belle who know butter is better. A girl who gonna cook and give you something to hold on to during the winter. And wintertime was known for grandma's snow cream, right for those good old Sunday dinners you had me comfortable. With sweet tooths like warm soup on life's cold days, prefer Big Mama over that Campbell soup to soothe you. Often wonder, Granny, now how you a deaconess in this here church and you know voodoo? I mean, how you had us entranced by how you dance on this kitchen floor to a jazz band of ingredients and this family of musicians. You were the heartbeat, the drummer that kept everything consistent, but when you went missing, this family band, we fell apart. We couldn't figure out what song we were playing. And we always wanted to be one band with one sound, but all I hear now is, baby, go back to the recipe. And it's funny, the last ingredient list is the cheese because it starts in the heart and you were the block that bleeds over everything. You brought consistency. You taught the other ingredients how to love, how to pray, how to breathe, how to stand. After life gives you a blow to the face and just find your way to keep on dancing. I will always remember your last answer. You will know your work is done when you get to see that melted golden cheese. So I become a master cooking soul food, as you can see. I'm constantly cooking all of Granny's favorite recipes, but it ain't about the food no more. See, I cook and I pray and I breathe just for one last second with your memories. Cool.
Powerful. Definitely. It was a lot of things that you said remind me of our Brooklyn Table stage play where we talked about family. So I definitely appreciate that piece on so many different levels. And you took it back thinking about grandma's cooking and whatnot. So I definitely appreciate that piece. Thank you. Appreciate that. So make sure you also drop your social media handle feature so that people can, connect. We maybe do some more work together with all these poets that we have here. So also, I know you said you're an actor, and I remember that from school. There's a few other actors on here. So shout out to Richard Lawson. So you should check out Richard Lawson Studios. They have a lot of online classes for acting, and just anything you need acting. You should definitely check that out. So appreciate you, Drew. So before that we go on to the next poet, just also want to remind everybody, we want to thank Venture Cafe for hosting this event. And then also a reminder, we have Teresa the Songbird, who is our featured poet this evening. You may be familiar with her work, her viral poem, You So Black, which aired on Trumpet Awards. Right. Was on the Trumpet Awards on Mounts TV. So stay tuned for that. Right now, we're going to move on to our next performer. And we're circling back to Serena Joy. Good stuff. Serena.
That's me. I'm trying to figure it out.
I should put your video up. She was just waiting. Okay.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. There you go. Hey.
And you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. Serena, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Delaware.
Delaware. Hey, neighbor.
I met you guys before at some studio. I forget. It was like y'all went in and then I went in after y'all. So
oh man, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, no, we've been at a lot of like
a couple years ago. But no, that's why I follow you guys. But
appreciate it.
No, I'm happy I could join in. It took me a minute, but I'll get to my phone so I don't talk too long.
You're fine. So, what's the name of your piece?
I'm gonna do a poem called Sun Rays, and yeah, that's it.
Sweet and simple. We got you. All right, ready when you are.
All right, thank you. I said the sun is so beautiful, the way it shines, turning things to gold. I love the way it feels on me, yeah. I said the sun is so beautiful, the way it shines, turning things to gold. I love the way it feels on me, on me, yeah. The sun picked me up and pulled me through the same cracks they said broke the backs of mothers. Words that split through lips like a curse. I was buried under concrete, no casket, just cement. But the rain seeped in while the touch of rays raised me. A fissure gave room for life, like open blinds give room for light. I just had to remove the curtain Jews to hide, like snails and shells that knew people were disgusted by their slime with crust in my eyes. I refused to hear the sun calling me until the warm touch of hands drew me from the pavement I called protection. So I crawled through cracks created from the same steps of feet that walked all over me. Pavement protection for my heart. I wanted to see back into the dark, until the sky cried for me and the sun said, stop hiding who you are. Grow now where you are planted. Even if your roots start in streets, there is room for rerooting, but there is nowhere to take you if you decide not to grow. I said the sun is so beautiful, the way it shines, turning things to gold. I love the way it feels on me, yeah. I said the sun is so beautiful, the way it shines, turning things to gold. I love the way it feels on me, yeah. Hibernation. For 365 days I slept in a cave. Isolation, didn't think I could be reached. Swaddled in a bed of dirt, my blanket a straitjacket, making it hard for me to move. Stuck in the night of every morning, looking like funerals. I thought I was dead because the covers didn't warm me and my body was numb. But when I felt the sun, I felt the song from songs that sang, let freedom reign. The sun touched me and I never wanted to miss another day, hiding in what I thought was a safe but almost became an early grave. So now I gaze at yellow petals and marigolds that circle round. I feel the felt from flowers thin from solid ground, because I know the sun has lifted me. Go blind if you dare to see the power that shine on me and my skin, a simple reflection of the power within. So the blacker the berry, the more power. Oh, so the darker the berry, the more power the juice. I messed up, sorry. But that's why the sun don't burn me. It just turns me gold. I'm so sorry. But
No, you're fine.
Sorry.
What? We just killed it. We killed it.
Is that recorded? Is that recorded?
It is, and it's much better on the recorded. It doesn't, I don't mess up.
No, I'm gonna be able to play that back.
Right. I was vibing to it. And I like your voice and your tone. It comes off very strong, you know?
Thank you.
For sure.
Yeah, check out the comment section too there.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
No, definitely. Let us know where we can find how we can listen to it again. We'd love to put it on repeat.
I have a poetry-based album. It's called Promise Life. So it's on all streaming networks, and that's Serena Joy, Promise Life. But yeah, that one's called Sun Rays. And thank you. I don't perform that one often, so.
Well, we're gonna see you more now then. And we're coming to Delaware just to make sure you do it.
Oh yeah, but thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. Sorry I wasn't there the first time you guys called me.
I know you're cool. Thank you for blessing us with your voice and your lyrics, you know. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Do your best and forget the rest.
Nyla.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
All right.
Make sure you drop your social media in the chat. I definitely think we all should stay connected.
So next up we have Nyla.
Hey, can you guys see me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we can see you. Hey, Queen.
Hey,
How are you?
We're good.
Okay. I'm from Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
ATL.
He needs
Atlanta.
Divine Rhymes, who was on earlier. And we're going to be having a feature at the Teresa Fest next Saturday.
Cool.
Nice. Make sure you drop that below so we can grab that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. therapist, so I'm really into like positivity. And so I created this poem. It's called Positive Affirmations for Black Women. And I envision every Black woman saying it to themselves in the morning before they go and start their day off with some type of positivity.
Gotcha. Ready when you are.
Okay. I am smart and I am beautiful, and I will cut off anybody that is not true to you. I am resilient and I am tenacious, and my time is coming. I just have to have patience. And my obligation is to never become complacent, to exceed the expectations, because I have aspirations to heal nations. So no time to be wasting with meaningless conversation, negative thoughts I'm debating, because I am my own best friend with the power to heal from within, magic passed down from my kin, perfect tone on my skin, and I am greater than the expectations of men. And any negative thought that's untrue, and any hater stopping you, and any feelings from your old booze, has anybody told you that you are amazing, magnificent, omnipotent, vicious and ambitious? And it's not fictitious that the world just wants to drown you in kisses. They say it's because you look delicious. But no, it's the God in me. I live by a code. I never fold. I'm never devious. I'm strong, Black, and genius. Chosen from a fetus. Strong, Black, and the sweetest. Strong, Black, and the cleanest. Undefeated. It's no secret. My son will look like Jesus. Not really a drinker, but yet a critical thinker. Switching lanes with no blinker, but spreading love through your speakers. I give love, so I receive love, and I create my own juice like OJ with the glove, and I'm still great in spite of my mistakes. And this time, I'm starting again from experience, and I'm telling my story so that the kids can hear it. And you're so beautiful, inside and out. Chase yourself, fuck clout. And because I love myself, I'm cutting off anybody that's not good for my wealth or my mental health. I love my face. I am a magnet attracting happiness and cash. Now you can be pitiful or powerful, but you can't be both. Appreciate your oath and stay true to your growth. Stay real. Remember that you are a descendant of the slaves that they could not kill.
Wow.
Wow. You know what's crazy? I felt your energy the moment you came on with your smile and everything. It kind of came through the screen. You know, I kind of caught it. So, you get positive vibes, and you show them it all throughout your piece. So,
You get a lot of quotables in there too. So I would like to print out what you said and like post it everywhere. Perfect.
I'm looking for your t-shirt line. So thank you so much for that energy and for that piece. Beautiful. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Make sure you drop your social media handle so we can all stay connected.
Okay, thank you so much. God bless everybody.
They're giving you feedback in the comments in the chat feature, so make sure you check this out as also.
Thank you.
All right. So is there anyone that might have signed up under a different name, maybe your stage name, that's might be different from the name you put when you signed up? If you can, let's see.
If you signed up and your name is different from on your Zoom account than your actual poetry name on here, you can use the chat feature also to let us know. Let us know.
Or if you are still interested in performing or reciting a piece, definitely comment in the chat feature. I just wanted to say thank you again to Venture Cafe for giving us the chance to have this type of platform to share our talents and teaming up with us.
Talk about Venture Cafe.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys want to take this moment, a quick moment, to talk about Venture Cafe again. Sorry, Jen. I know I threw that monkey
okay.
right.
I was just seeing if Natalie or Tracy were going to come on. So thank you all so much. Venture Cafe Philadelphia is a nonprofit under the Science Center. We're so excited to be partnering with you. We do our Thursday gathering every Thursday, and the goal is to connect innovators to make things happen. And so we're delighted to be hosting it's not a poetry slam, but a poetry celebration, an open mic in honor of Poetry Month. You all have been so amazing and inspiring, and we're really looking forward to it. Please come every Thursday. We'll be here virtually until we're back in person, and then we'll be at 3675 Market Street in Philadelphia. And there are venture cafes all over the world, including Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So I can also post a link to see all of the other locations if you're not in Philadelphia. So thank you so much, and looking forward to hearing more.
Thank you for that. Definitely have a lot of talent in here. So, did anyone else sign up that didn't sign up before? Anyone else that was interested in signing up? Make sure you drop your information in the chat. And Jen also just dropped a link in the chat. Wait, which one?
What's it long? So while we're waiting, we have a lot of poets signed up who are currently not in to do another piece. And if you would like to also perform again, you can also put your name in the chat, and then we'll call you out again. Ready? Okay. We're too blind to see the truth, even when it hits us in the face. So blind that we see color, we're still arguing race with race. But when America showed its true color of red, a land once filled with nothing but bloodshed, when heavy whips penetrated the flesh of slaves and racism separated our world back in those days, when the irony of our national anthem brought this great country to shame. There were many who stood up for a change, even when the storm came. So listen, if I'm wrong for calling on a revolution, then I'll take the blame. Let the judge call me guilty, let it replace my name, because I get tired of waking up to gunshots in the middle of the night, sounding like an alarm clock waking me up to life. But this just can't be right. Too many people pulling triggers before they stop to think. Too many kids dying young before they get a chance to blink. We pledge our allegiance to a United States, but a divided people. Yes, you can do everything I can, but wait, you will never be equal. Dr. King tried to kill the sequel, but they rather kill Dr. King. What a nightmare, but I promise you, we can still dream, even when it seems that some people just don't give a damaged are our minds. Rewind to Columbine, killing sprees, crying mothers on their knees. The lands of the free, is it really ideally? Oh, home sweet America. Voices of society often come to bother me, speaking nothing but words of hatred. The American dream, nothing more than a picture they painted, because we have been taught to hate. This is not a debate, more of a realization. Fruitville Station, starvation, hungry children across the nation. I'm so sick and tired of living in poverty. Liberty and justice for all. America, why'd you lie to me? So no more logging on to social media to express hate. No more social injustice that caused us to separate. No more taking lives that you didn't give. Why let a judge give you life so that you cannot live? No more degrading women. It's time to lift us up. Why endorse hate when we can advertise love? We can't turn back now. We've come too far. I understand my friends, because change is hard. But if hate brings pollution, then I'm calling on a revolution. Let the world open up their eyes, because this time the revolution will be televised. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate that. So do we have any newcomers? Drew. Just checking. Right. So, just to reiterate, we're co-founders of Eli Lu Entertainment. We started Eli Lu Entertainment some years ago, but we focus on thought-provoking content and conscious content through stage plays, film, pretty much any medium, poetry, spoken word. This year, we're dropping a cinematic spoken word mixtape called Sound Mind. Shout out to Derek Dean, who produced on the project, and our team, Kathy Dance, Stacia Sherrill, Lauren Butler. I probably shouldn't name people because I always end up forgetting someone. But our project consists of 12 short films that correlate with 12 spoken word tracks. So it's almost like a visual album, except there's actually like full short films that coincide with a spoken word track. So that will be dropping this year. Yeah, thank you for that. So where's Teresa? Teresa, do we have you?
Do you want to go back to Drew? Or you want to go to Teresa?
Oh, did Drew have another piece?
So what we'll do is we'll go to Drew first. We'll swing back over to Drew, and then we'll swing back to Teresa.
Okay. Yo, first of all, lastly, that piece though. Really?
Thank you.
Drop that on us like that? Like for real? Okay. All right. So this piece, it's actually a new piece that I wrote this month for National Poetry Month. And I've been trying to like challenge myself to write something every day. And so here's that piece. It ain't got no name, because of course all new pieces ain't got no name. All right. The day the earth stood still, the first person to call and check on your boy was Sally Mae. And ain't that like a good partner? Wanting to check on my well-being, even though her love leaves me paycheck to paycheck, but check. She's just curious if I'm breathing. You know, a love affair that's got her stalking my social media, or rather just my social security. And she loved calling my number, like my phone number, my bank account number, my routing number. She just really liked numbers. Loved digesting coins into the bank of her belly. I ask her what she does for work, and oddly, she never tells me. But I think Sally Mae is a writer. Yeah. The way she evokes emotion with each love letter and never tires. I mean, that type of love is inspiring, right? That's that unpredictable love. Like she called on the 1st and the 15th to find out about our next monthly payment. I mean, our next date night. And if you decline, she throws tantrums. You know, those fits that make your credit score slide. And that's that feisty love, right? Like spicy. A love so passionate, it's almost controlling, but it's not. It's not, right? The other night, after reading one of her lovely sonnets, I was so filled with so much passion that I wondered how come I never met her father? Because she definitely met mine. The time she made my mama co-sign just because she was unsure if I was financially stable to tie the knot. And that was a mature statement. I mean, at 17, I didn't realize what she was saying, but now I understand this marriage arrangement. All she was saying is we are in this till death do us part. And ain't that a beauty of having a good partner for life? Someone who knows all your scars, even if they are the ones creating them, because that's love, right? Right? The earth still, the first person to call and check on your boy was Sally Mae. And she just called to say, for the account balance of Andrew Ryan Drake, P.S. Cool.
I think it froze at the end.
Peace, that's it.
Oh, it froze near the end. You know what? I know Sally too, actually.
I think you described her pretty well.
She be out here. Yeah.
I like what you did with that, Drew. That was dope.
Thank you.
That was really dope. The storytelling in that was amazing.
For sure.
I need that poem too, actually.
Yeah, come on. I got you. I'll send it to you.
Do you think we can send that to Sally Mae? Maybe not.
I mean, I would love to. All her cousins, Navi and all that. I'll send it to them, you know.
Appreciate you for that piece and jumping back in here. Thank you. So we're gonna jump over to Teresa the Songbird. She is amazing, our cast member.
Mama. She was our mom in our Broken Table spoken word stage play. But I'll let Teresa tell you a little bit more about herself. Because we'd probably be here for days, you know, just rambling on about how great Teresa is. So Teresa, take it away.
Greetings, everyone. How are you all doing? I'm Teresa the Songbird, originally from Chicago, Illinois, paying my rent, still on time, praise the Lord, paying my rent on time with all my gigs canceled in this quarantine. Woo! In Atlanta, Georgia. But I'm well, I'm good. I'm blessed and highly favored, somehow still managing to find spaces to perform in while I'm in my house, and with a little bit of a backdrop at that. I'm very proud of myself for being able to pull a little bit of something together for the people. I don't want to hold y'all too long. Is it okay if I just jump into the poetry and then we can, okay, cool beans. This is the poem that was on my heart, just listening to everything and knowing where humanity is as a whole right now. Bread and water. My people are thirsty They are waiting for water. It gets hotter and hotter, not a drop to drink inside. And my people are hungry. They need food for their bellies till each stomach is swelling. But that sounds too much like right. So tell me who's gonna pour the water, who's gonna serve the bread, who will be our steward, who will make sure we are fed, who will be the leader for those eager to be led, to the hungry and the thirsty, give them water, give them bread. My people are thirsty, they are waiting for water. It gets hotter and hotter. I have drops for you to drink, and my people are hungry. They need food for their bellies till each stomach is swelling. If you're hungry, look to me, 'cause I will pour your water. I will serve your bread. I will be your steward. I will make sure you are fed. I will be the leader if you're eager to be led. To the hungry and the thirsty, I have water, I have bread. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Like no one cares how big you grow, it's about the fruit you bear, the nourishment you share, and what you choose to keep to yourself. Stock up on a shelf for rainy days that ain't coming. You can't take it to your grave. Now, baby, ain't that humbling? Parted lips speak truth. You just keep on mumbling. You know what? You keep on eating and we'll keep on hunting. You keep on sleeping, we'll keep on running. You keep giving nothing and asking for something in return. The lessons we learn and the ignorance we teach. The bridges we burn and the levees we breach, reaching our arms for these faraway treasures, astronomically clever in our meaningless endeavors to pluck stars from the heaven and string around our necks, try to flaunt as pretty as pearls, when the energy of worlds has been sitting on our necks, swirling round our shoulders, confirming to ourselves that we should have always known to be the truth. We are the center of the universe, the root, the constant realization of existence, the proof, the gods of creation, destruction, fornication, corruption and invasion, disruption and hesitation, ingenuity and innovation, love and celebration, one place with many nations, one organism with many faces, all facing the same inevitable end, the place where it will not matter whether you have it to borrow or to lend, to break up or to mend, to live righteous or to sin. It will end as it begins, and then what will you have been? A god of subtraction or addition? A deity of deceit or admission, eternal energy of greed or contrition? There is no gray area with God. Gods, we must make a decision. Which end of the playing field are you defending? Because the ending is coming real fast. The ball has been tossed, and this here is the last pass before the whistle sounds. And I know you hate the feeling of your face hitting the ground, so I suggest you catch this message before you get knocked down. Because no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Like no one cares how big you grow. It's about the fruit you bear, the nourishment you share, and what you choose to keep to yourself. Stock up on a shelf for rainy days that ain't coming. We must pour the water. We must serve the bread. We must be our steward. We must make sure we are fed. We must be the leader for those eager to be led, to the hungry and the thirsty. I have water, I have bread. I've been hungry, I've been thirsty, needing water, needing bread. If we do not feed our people, well, soon enough, we'll all be dead. Okay, one more, right?
Come on, bring it.
Well, I might look a little bit. Let me get up close on the camera so you can see. I might look familiar to some of you. One or two, few of y'all might have could have seen me across your TV screens. In February of 2019, I had the opportunity to perform on the Trumpet Awards on Bounce TV, and I did a poem that went like super duper viral. And it has really changed the trajectory of my life as a poet, and I want to share that poem with you now. It is called You So Black. Ooh, you so black. You so black when you smile, the stars come out. You so black when you born, the God come out black as night. Black when it's wrong and black when it's right. Black is pyramids in mathematics. Black is melanized in magic. Black is televised in the need of drastic black advancement. Black enhancing, black with chances, black with privilege, black with pride, black on purpose, on the black hand side, black and beautiful, black and blessed. Praise the Lord, ain't we black and blessed and highly favored? Black and so much more. Black and nothing less, black and educated, black and dangerous. I don't know if y'all have heard, but those blacks with the education be the most dangerous. Because black is brilliant, black is strong, black is resilient, black is song, black is infinite, like hip hop or space. Black is grace, black is love. Black makes babies, black babies grow up. Black is tough. Black is hard to do. Black is me. Black is you. Black is not something that we get to choose, but it is something that we get to cherish. It's something that we get to wear, and we get to rock this with honor. So yeah, I'm black like my granddaddy and my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmama, back to the black first farmer of black soil and black seed. Black as you need, black as you breathe, black as you believe, black as you love. Black is all of the above. Black has always been enough. Black is that lift every voice and sing. Black is that letting your freedom ring and resound. Black is adjective, adverb, color, and noun. Black is crown. Black is clean. So, to the black is all everlasting. To the black in passing. And to every shade of black in between. As a matter of fact, if your pupils and your eyelashes are black, because I really need every human being on this planet to feel applicable. Baby, you so black, your spirit transcends this physical. Your black is original. You so black. You so black. When you smile, the stars come out. Baby, you so black. When you're born, the God comes out. Okay, that's all my poems.
Fire. Always. The energy, the wordplay, everything, always amazing. And then with that piece, I always loved it because growing up, when people said you so black, it was always something negative. Right. So I think when you did that piece, it touched, I saw a lot of middle school and elementary school students performing it. Because growing up, you hear you so black, you know something negative is coming after that. Right. So I think that was a powerful thing you've done to flip it. When I first heard it, I was like, wait, so I'm used to it being negative. So when you first performed it, I was like, okay, wait, where's this going? And I loved how you flipped it, because that's how you make change. That's how you change things so that the next generation isn't using that in a negative way. I think you accomplished that well.
But for me, hearing the little kids, because I get a lot of that, a lot of kids, a lot of Black History Month programs, kids graduating their kindergarten and elementary school classes, teach their kids my poem. It is nuts to me, but just know that is in their psyche, like the way I had to memorize Phenomenal Woman when I was in school. You know, like there are poems that I know because I had to learn them. I went to a elementary school where they learned my poem, and those kids lost their minds when I walked in the room. Like, you talking about like a real celebrity moment. This has been the most transformative experience of my life. Just knowing, following God and saying, yes, I'm going to be a poet. Yes, I'm going to do this thing. And him saying, okay, now let me show you. Let me show you just how good you are. Let me show you how impactful this word can be. And then putting me in a place to be that and to see it. You know, it's just been a phenomenal experience. But I also need to put one more shameless plug in the place. I know my homeboy was on here earlier, Divine Rhymes. It's been a couple of ATLians in the space. My sister, my mentor, I hate calling her my mentor because she's really like my family. My sister, Georgia Me, you can follow her everywhere at The Real Georgia Me. She has been on Deaf Poetry. She's the very first Black woman ever to be on Deaf Poetry. Let me just put that out there in the world. Okay, and she's been given her own day in the city of Atlanta, and she's parlayed that day into a week of festivals around poetry. So if you follow her, all of the schedule is up, and it's streaming because we in this season of streaming live. Every single event is gonna be streaming live from April 25th to May 4th. So there's gonna be so much stuff going on. Make sure you follow my homegirl. I'm sure I'll be posting it too. So you make sure you follow me and be a part of Tamika Festival 12. That's all I got to say, unless I got other stuff to ask.
Thank you so much for that, Teresa. Of course, you're always amazing. And everything you just mentioned, if you could possibly drop that information in the chat below so that people
were asking if you can drop your contact information also in the chat.
So your website, I was just rocking one of your t-shirts. So whatever you got, just drop it. And I should have wore it today, but I wore it yesterday. So.
That's all right. You wore it, and that's what matters.
That's all that matters.
That's what matters.
Right. So I mean, it states that you need one. So.
Me and you must know this day. I love y'all.
So I love you. I know we have a few minutes left. If anyone wants to say anything about tonight, I know we would love to do this some more. This was fun. Special shout out again to Venture Cafe. I saw Derek in the comment section, so shout out to Derek. Shout out to Kit Kat, Kathy Dance. I think she's still on here, and everyone who joined us today. But if anyone had any last words, I think we have a few minutes left, 2-3 minutes left. And again, thank you, Teresa, for being the feature for tonight. Amazing as always. As always, I felt like I was right in front of you, actually. Yeah. So, just want to repeat again. We're Eli and Lu Bevins, founders of Eli Lu Entertainment here in Philadelphia, and also the Philadelphia Film Factory, ran by Kathy Dance. And then we also have our cinematic spoken word mixtape called Sound Mind. We have 12 short films and 12 tracks that we worked 2 years on to produce and film with our small team. I see we also have some cast members, Majay, shout out to Majay, who's also on here. And that was produced by Derek Dean. And then our Broken Tables spoken word stage play, which was produced by Stacey Sherrill, and Teresa the Songbird was also a part of that. That we plan on bringing back whenever we come out of quarantine. So follow us as well on Instagram. We're Eli Lu Twins, and that's ELILU Twins. EliLuEntertainment.com. So yeah, thank you for joining us. I don't know if Venture Cafe wanted to close out or had anything else.
Sure. Yeah. No. Thank you again for sharing all of your talent this evening. You guys were all amazing, amazing poets and singers. We just feel so privileged to be able to host you. And thank you for sharing things. We're going to be doing a toast in a different Zoom meeting for all of Venture Cafe globally. So I'll put the link to that in the chat here. If you guys want to join that, it's a virtual toast. So BYO or BYO snack, and we'll see you all over there. But thanks again for coming out tonight and for an amazing performance. We feel really, really blessed to have y'all.
Thank you again. thank you again, Venture Cafe, for hosting this. We can't say thank you enough. It's our first time doing this live. So we're glad it went well. Again, shout out to Richard, who's our mentor, Richard Lawson Studios in Los Angeles. Thank you for jumping in and surprising us. And then shout out again to Derek Dean, Kathy Dance, Stacey Sherrill.
Thanks, Jen.
And our Film Factory team members who are also here watching.
Tiara.
And yeah, Tiara, I see you. Tiara. And then thank you again to the poets. Let's all stay connected. I know we always say this a lot. Typically in a physical space, we'll exchange contact information, but we do. Teresa, when we met Teresa, she was in Atlanta and she came all the way from Atlanta to Philly to participate in our spoken word stage play. So, just because we're in different states doesn't, it doesn't mean that it's the last time we have to connect. We're always doing events. We're always looking to partner and to work with other spoken word artists and whatnot. So again,
thank you. It's so blessed to know you.
Thanks, Lou and Eli.
Hey, Derek. And Troy and Trevor Parham are also here. So again, thank you all. If no one else has anything else, then I guess we can close
Thank
out.
you, Queens. It's amazing. Y'all platform. Looking forward to doing more business with you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Good night, everyone. Be safe. Stay healthy. Thank you. God bless.